Developing news, child porn charges against a Navy SEAL who is based on the West Coast, but the case does have a local connection. His name is Gregory Kyle Seerden, and the investigation began after a woman told the Navy that he had sexually assaulted her. Investigative reporter Chris Horn has more on how he ended up facing federal child porn charges. Chris?
Stephanie, the petty officer first class, is a member of SEAL Team 1 from San Diego, but he was here at Joint Base Little Creek Fort Story for a temporary assignment in January. Court documents say a woman known only as Jane Doe told NCIS she had gone out with Seerden and had drinks. She recalled going to a hotel room and Seerden being on top of her. Investigators say she told them she then blacked out, but woke up at 4 a.m. and claims that Seerden told her they had had intercourse. Documents say Seerden then dropped her off at Gate 5 at Little Creek Fort Story, and she reported the sexual assault to the gate sentry. Well, in the process of that investigation, NCIS seized Seerden's iPhone, and authorities say that when they searched that phone, they found nearly 80 images of child pornography. They included still photos of prepubescent children engaged in sex acts, and according to the indictment, a video of a man believed to be Seerden sexually assaulting a young girl. The documents show that investigators believe she is a relative of Seerden's who does not live in Virginia. The metadata associated with the photos and videos indicates some were created in early January. Others may have been downloaded from other sources online. Federal grand jury in Norfolk indicted Seerden yesterday on 3 separate charges, one each of production, transportation, and possession of child pornography. Government spokesman says Seerden is in the custody of federal marshals, and they are on their way from California to Norfolk. His court date here has not been set. The Navy, meanwhile, says it will wait for the federal case to conclude before deciding on any discipline for Seerden. We don't see any indication so far that he faces any charges connected with that alleged sexual assault from January involving the woman in the hotel room. Live in the newsroom, Chris Horn, 10 on your side.